This is Matrixlord212, and this is going to be a special video, and it's called, why do you make YouTube videos? And this is going to be why I make YouTube videos, and it's going to be really of a personal nature, and you get some background as to who Matrixlord212 is. Now, it's the morning, having my cereal and my Pepsi and it's yesterday we broke the news that Matt Smith, we had a live broadcast on the Real Hoovians Cast 660, and it was really great hanging out with my friends. I tried to have other people on, but I guess people were busy, and I wish I would have had everybody on there, believe it or not. I mean, I always invite people and stuff like that, but anyway, it was exciting that we got the news of Matt Smith leaving. Now, after that was done, it was done. And, I felt, enough said, as they would say in the comic books. Let it lie, the video's out there, and go about my day. Nothing really more to talk about. We could save that for the week, the week. And I just went out and have a good, weekend with my girlfriend and do different things and let it lie. I don't see myself as someone that shoves themselves in people's faces. I don't brag at all. I don't see that as a person, that who I am. I make videos all the time, and I think the problem is that sometimes people turn on you. Whether it be friends, whether it be subscribers, and they just see too much of you, or they think they know you, and they really don't. I've been making videos since December 11th, 2011. Okay, or was it December 7th? Anyway, before that, I had a YouTube channel since 2007, I believe, or 2008, and I was always sending in my theories on Doctor Who to I Just Subscribe Now, which is King Scribe, Joker Scribe. Mark, I met from his amazing videos on Gallifrey returning and all these wonderful things about the darkness with Doctor Who, and he inspired me to make theories and stuff like that. And through him, I met Steve, which is Camera Blinker, Spurgeon Star 2009. And they always were great friends to me. They pushed me, they believed in me, and they said, get a webcam and make videos. Now, I was always like, oh, I can't make videos, I can't put myself out there, I would be shy, I don't know what to do. I would never see myself in a million years making videos for YouTube. But they didn't give up on me, and they kept pushing me, no, you'll be great, you'll do awesome. And I did. I bought a webcam, and I made my first ever video in 2011, December. And from there, forget about it. It was like 5-10 videos a day after a while. And now I'm almost at 1,600 videos. And December would be, I believe, 2 years that I'm on YouTube. So I didn't do videos so that I could make money and become famous like some of these people out there. While I did want to grow my channel to hopefully become that was never my intention. My intention with YouTube is to have fun, okay, and make videos and make friends and talk to people. And I think the greatest thing ever that happened to me, I mean, I did podcasts, I did podcasts and stuff like that, but the greatest thing that ever happened, I used to do with Sammy Carter all the time. Met Sammy Carter. Sammy Carter was the first one to ever comment on my channel. We used to do Living a Dream stories all the time, and podcasts about Doctor Who, and I met great people. I met I'm Johnny Blues. I met Dr. Freedom. I met tons of people. Pissy the Clown, Michael Shannon, G Doctor, everybody. But there was a thing that was started by the old Doctor, a great Doctor Who podcast that we all got together, and then everything evolved. Everybody started having their own shows, and then that ended. But then we had, I started, once I found out about Google Hangouts, I started the Real Hoovians Cast, and it was always a thing where it was a cast of Doctor Who fans that would come together to talk about their love for Doctor Who. Now, it is a peaceful group. I have my friends in there with me, and if they think sometimes like I go too far, they tell me. They'll knock me out and say, "Hey, you can't do this." And I listen because I respect my friends' wishes and stuff like that. But there's been a lot of hatred going on past couple of months. I don't know if there's a little manipulator in the background, like the master planner, the puppet master, whatever, that is looking to piss people off, so that way they create tube wars, as I call it, where people fight and then subscribers don't want to see that on a channel where they're going there for Doctor Who news or regular news, and they see people fighting amongst themselves, and they unsubscribe. And meanwhile, the person that was the master planner and the puppet master is getting more subscribers and views and raising his channel to knock people down. And that's, listen, I've had people in my life that I've seen plenty of puppet masters come and go, plenty of manipulators in my life, plenty of haters. People in real life, when I see real life, I'm not saying on the YouTube scene, I'm saying in real life, that just wanted to destroy me. And you know what? You got to wake up every day. It's a brand new day, sunny day, and you got to go about your business, and you got to do what you believe in your heart, and you got to be the person you want to be. Now, sometimes people say things out of the blue that really hurt me, upset me, and I'm talking about friends that I would never expect stuff coming from, and I don't know where they're coming from. I don't know why they gather their opinions, or what the heck is going on, and I get hit out of the blue. Like if I'm I'm just gonna give an example without mentioning names. I'm going to work and I get all this comments on my channel from a friend, which turned out things were squared away, but then it evolved to friends, and it was like, I'm at work. I can't even make a video to, talk about it. But, and then, the thing is, we all do Doctor Who news, okay? And we all, we get scoops, and we all get it wrong. We all get it right. I mean, I wanted Donna Noble so bad to return, and my friend called me out on it, and I thought, actually it was just someone I knew at the time. And then we became great friends from a little disagreement, So it's a thing where I don't see myself as someone that, when I was growing up, I'll talk about this. When I was growing up, I always sought to have the information first. I was a kid. My dad took me to movies to see everything. Okay, I saw Jaws. 3D, Jaws 3 in the movies. I saw Wrath of Khan. I saw Friday the 13th movies. I saw everything as a child, okay? There was no things I could not see. I saw everything. My father took me to see everything. And I was a movie nut. I had gotten Starlog, and I had gotten all these magazines, and Star Trek Communicator, and everything. Doctor Who magazine, everything. Comic books, everything, okay? I even had appeared in Todd McFarlane's Spider-Man book, his last issue, as well as my theory on time travel with Back to the Future and the last Back to the Future issue, and I was always out there. I guess I always liked writing, and I always was writing my science fiction novel back in school. So of course now in present time I'm a published author, but it's something that is me. Before there was a Matrixlord212, there was Joseph J. Capriccioso, and that's who I am. Now, coming onto the YouTube scene, it was great to break the news. Now, do I hurt a friend to break the news? No, absolutely not. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there are times where, I'm sleeping and news comes in, and someone else gets the scoop, and God bless you. You know what I'm saying? I mean, yes, my videos are mostly about Doctor Who, but do I start jumping up and down if I don't get the scoop out first? No. It was a Saturday yesterday, and I wasn't doing anything, and I already said the Friday that I was going to do podcasts, and it just so happened that, we were going to do a podcast anyway, and we heard the news from that something big announcement was going to happen with Doctor Who. So I'm like, well, we're doing it anyway, so why don't we just do it live, and if the news comes in, we report it, and there you go. I had Sammy Carter on there was reporting news. I had G Doctor, everybody was saying it, and it was a great, great feeling that I got to hang out with my friends and do that. And I shared the video because I was proud of the Real Whovians cast, and I was proud of this monumental news. So I do what I always do, and I shared it on all the Facebook sites that I administer, some that I have created myself, and as well as Matrixlord212, and I shared it to some friends. Now, sometimes I would share it with friends besides putting it on the sites, and I did that yesterday. I just shared it just to, because I haven't been talking personally with one of my friends, so I shared it with a family member, and that it was because I love the show, and it turns ugly because people don't know behind the emotion behind words and texting, and people formulate opinions that are totally out of the way. I don't know what the F. Okay, and then it became a thing where I'm getting beeps and beeps and beeps and beeps, and people are like, oh my God, your friend's attacking you again. And I'm like, what? He says you're bragging. And I'm like, and I got a message about my group, and stupid rules that I put on my Doctor Who sites that were never there before. And I gotta say, look, I created Doctor Who Facebook fan pages to talk about Doctor Who stuff. I didn't create my Doctor Who stuff to talk about any other show. It wasn't ever my intention to talk about any other show. If I want to talk about Star Trek, I do a Star Trek fan page. I do a Star Trek podcast. I do Star Trek something. If I want to talk about anything, horror, I have a horror cast. I don't talk about horror movies on my Doctor Who site. I don't talk about other science fiction shows on my Doctor Who site. There's two different issues that are not related in any way, shape, or form with each other. Now, there was an issue a while back about people posting on the sites that I administer for Scribe and my own about something that's not Doctor Who. And we had a meeting about it, and I don't want it on my site. He didn't want it, and we said, let's just keep it Doctor Who. Now, if people don't understand that, then that's fine, but this is called Doctor Who. It's not called anything else, and it was in the description, it's about Doctor Who. So that went away, and then all this whole fury happened with this friend attacking me, the same person, and then again, on the site, it was stuff that's not Doctor Who. And I was even going to allow it, just because I don't want to have a problem with the friendship. And then the next day, this friend, I guess, just was pissed off and just said, I'm leaving altogether, quitting and going in the shadows. He's been a subject to dislikes, just like I've been a subject to dislikes, and just like, all my friends have been. And it's not my fault, because this has been going on and off for years, okay? And the problem is that when I made a video against people who are my friends, calling them out, my cast members told me, hey, you know what, this is wrong. You should really think about removing the video. And when I spoke to one of my friends of the two directly, he asked me to remove the video. So I said, okay. So I privatized that video because I don't like to delete things. And I'm not going to put it back up, but I just don't like to delete things. Now, my other friend made a yucky, ugly video, and it stood there. And I didn't ask him, hey, could you remove it? But when I did have a conversation with that person, who was also doing stuff for the Doctor Who sites to put stuff that wasn't Doctor Who on there, he just says, I'm not going to cater to anyone. Now, there is no egos here. When Matrixlord is wrong, he pulls videos. If you don't want to pull videos because that's something you don't do, that's fine. But that's hate speech. So if you get people that dislike you because they see you in a different light, that's your fault. Because that's not you. And this was going on back and forth with two friends fighting, and I don't understand it. So I, thought that we're still friends, buried the hatchet. This person just posted on Facebook and stuff, and it's sad because I don't want them to leave as doctor administrator and stuff. But then it comes out where, I see junk on Facebook on their personal page, and it's a knock. And everybody amongst the community knows it's knocking and stuff and who it's directed at. And then my other friends like it because they think it's a joke. It's funny. And I don't like it. I just don't, man. I don't, because I heard that day, oh, you and your group. And they make my group out to be something negative and hateful and like a gang. And we're not a gang, okay? We are Doctor Who fans that anybody could be on there. Okay, of course, Google Hangouts, if you have so many people, it starts getting a little wackadoo. But the other day, we had episode 59, and we had tons of people on there. It was great. So, this friend, I always wanted him on the show. He can't because of whatever reason, but he's always welcome. And I don't know what it is. I try to talk to them. I don't know what it is, but I don't like it. I don't like it when someone insinuates that I'm someone I'm not. All right? I don't go around and bragging like, oh, look what I did. Ooh. I did a video on Doctor Who yesterday, and it was done. And I went about my life and enjoyed my weekend. Okay? A lot of times Matrixlord posts 5-10 videos a day. And then sometimes when he's done with work and he's the weekend, he enjoys his weekend with his girlfriend, with his kids. And he doesn't post videos. Okay? I'm relaxing. So I'm not sitting by the computer. And I'm definitely, another insinuation, I am definitely not a troll. I have 2 channels. One created by my friend, the old doc, that I was supposed to be for the horror cast, and I forgot what the password is that I changed, so I can't even get into it. And there's only 1 video on there. Now, and another reason for that channel was I didn't want nobody, I have the Matrixlord channel, just not 212. Matrixlord212. The 212, by the way, is my birthday, February 12th. So that's why when I created the name Matrixlord212, the number is my birthday. And also, Matrixlord is from the Trial of the Time Lord, the Matrix of Gallifrey, and Time Lord. Whoever's in charge of the Matrix, like the Valyard is the Matrixlord, or whatever. Or if you even want to go deeper, it's not only Gallifrey and the Matrix, which I think that's where they got the real Matrix movie from, is the Matrix of Gallifrey, but the Matrix movies I love too. So, if you want to know why I'm called Matrixlord, that's why. But anyway, little fact there. But anyway, that's it. Just because I have the name and the title doesn't mean I think who the hell I am, okay? And I really want things to go back to normal, where I have this stupid dislike fairy that yesterday I says, what the hell? Let me leave the 2 videos I made with the Whovians cast and mine about Matt Smith quitting with the ratings. Let me leave it, and sure enough, the hatred on the 2 channels are absolutely ridiculous. I got 2 dislikes on mine. Why stay on my channel if you can't stand me? Go away. Leave and unsubscribe, please. I got more than enough subscribers, and I get so many a week that I wouldn't even remember if I lost a subscriber, honestly. So it's just because the channel's growing. Everybody's channels are growing, okay? I mean, sometimes I get 20 subscribers a week, and it's just a thing where it's not going to hurt me if a hater just disappears. And I think that they stay on because they do like me. Even though they dislike me, they do go to my channel. They don't want to admit it, but they keep saying, oh, Matt Smith's staying in 2014, Matt Smith's staying in 2015. I've been making videos forever. Dr. Freedom has. Everybody has that Matt Smith's leaving. Even the video that I said that the Sun stated that Matt Smith is staying, you see my dialogue, and I say, well, all these people are saying it, but why do I feel that he's leaving anyway? You know what I'm saying? And the problem is I did take that video down, because the problem is that we make speculation videos and everything, and like I made a video about the Rings of Akatan like a year before it came out, and I forget it's there. And at the time, it could be outdated, and then people get pissed because they don't look at the time that the video was created, and they say, "Oh no, Nefertiti is not in Rings of Akatan, you freaking liar." The video was a year old. So I start to private the videos that are old because it's outdated and it doesn't make sense, and it doesn't, speculation never came true. And I don't like doing that. I like just leaving it up there, and people just look at the date. That's what they should do. But there's no hatred involved. I didn't go to mislead anybody. When we got the information, that's the way it is. So, in closing, Matrix Lord loves doing videos because he loves Doctor Who. He loves science fiction. He loves comic books, Spider-Man, a whole bunch of subjects. I love my books. And I do it for the fun. Okay? I'm not making YouTube money where I gotta be the first one to have the scoop. That's not why I make tons of videos, okay? Honestly, $200 in 1 year is not a lot to live on from YouTube. Just saying. Now, I'm not saying that. I'm saying hypothetically speaking, okay? I mean, people have real jobs, and that's what pays the bills. And I do it for the enjoyment of it. While I have it monetized, yes, don't think for 1 minute that I'm in a palace because of my YouTube videos. I am a published author, and I do have a job. So if I get money, it's from that. But with this money, I get pizza, and a lot of it. You could see from my belly. I mean, that's it. YouTube's paying for my pizza. Well, not even, because my pizza I eat. But anyway. But no, hopefully one day I can make a nice piece of change with YouTube. I love YouTube. I love Google. But it's not like that. So Matrixlord loves to report the news right away because I've always loved that since I was a child. And it's nothing to shove in anybody's face if that's what they're thinking, because I would go on a Who Harmony or somebody else's show and we would find out information. If I was so full of myself, like an ego, I wouldn't do other shows. And I do everybody's show. Everybody and their mother's show. So, that's baloney. Okay? I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I don't think who the hell I am. And how can I really? How can I think who the hell I am when, I'm just your average Joe? I mean, I work for a living to pay for my bills, to pay for my kids, for different things, and I don't think I'm full of myself at all. So all this stupid people that claim to be friends and haters to make this stupid accusation that I think who the hell I am. I make videos from my kitchen. Hello? I make videos, sometimes walking in the street. Matrixlord does not have an ego. In fact, if you read my books, and some of my friends have my books, I talk about egos. I can't stand ego, so maybe people didn't read my book that reviews my book. I mean, I don't have an ego. I don't have a chip on my shoulder. I don't brag. When I say, hey, we just made a video about Doctor Who, it means, hey, we just made a video about Doctor Who. Did you hear Matt Smith quit? Not, hey, I'm Matrixlord. I promoted this first. Wake up. Wake up. Okay? And to my friends who I adore so much, that I was really upset yesterday with your nonsense. And I made some videos, but I didn't air it because I felt judgment call. Okay? I really want you to contact me. You know who you are. And I want to resolve this. Okay? I want to resolve this because I don't like two wars. I don't want garbage. And I don't like anybody putting crap out there, and everybody in the YouTube community as well as the Facebook community know puzzles and riddles, and they know who you're talking about. So I want you to contact me today so we could talk, because I think we need to talk. Alright? And as far as Fight for Who and my website for Facebook and Doctor Who Forever and TARDIS Travelers, if you didn't know it already, that I've been saying it since the creation, and I'm saying it all the time, there will never, ever, ever, unless I allow it, be anything on the sites that are not Doctor Who. Why? because I didn't create Doctor Who to talk about Sesame Street or anything, whether it be Hitchhiker's Guide or anything else, and nothing offensive against the shows. I just want to talk about Doctor Who. So respect my wishes as the creator of the channel to not post that stuff. And if you don't, then you have an ego because you think it's your site, and it's not. I mean, at the end of the day, if you consider it a thing, a business, that's my property, that's my thing, and I don't want anything else on there that's not Doctor Who. So there is no communication error, there is no rules that are added. That's the way it's always been. Always been. So, and that's the way it's going to be. You know, and if you don't like it, that's fine, but then obviously you're not on it. So the thing is that, and it's not, I'm not being nasty, but I didn't create, like Dr. Brown said in Back to the Future Part 2, I didn't invent a time machine to win at gambling, I invented a time machine to travel to time. I didn't create Doctor Who sites to talk about Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy or Star Trek or anything else. I created Doctor Who sites to talk about Doctor Who sites. And that's it. I'm not mad. I just don't like it that people get mad and furious and jump up and down. And especially, and here's the thing that people don't realize, when you have your own friends that attack you and they're still on your site posting, that's got to say something. Okay? I mean, at the end of the day, there's a thing called respect in there, alright? That, hey, you really don't put down your friend and then post on the site as, you know, a person that's in charge of the site, you know? And I never eliminated anybody. When somebody wanted to quit, I eliminated them because they want to quit, so I took them off the channel. That's fine. But that's it. I mean, I won't block anybody. I won't whatever, unless, of course, it gets really, really bad. And this is what I'm saying. There should be no room for error, okay? Matrix Lord loves Doctor Who. He loves talking about Doctor Who. And that's what I'm going to do, man. And there's no bragging, there's no ego. Get Winds of Change and read Winds of Change, where I talk about egos. Because I have to deal with that in my life, where I have this hater that is the greatest villain I've ever faced in my life, in real life, that has constantly been a thorn in my side, that has constantly tried to basically destroy me in every single way known to man, and I'm still standing. So I hate egos. I hate people that have egos. I hate people that are conceited. I am not conceited, okay? I am not in any way, shape, or form conceited. In fact, I roast myself half the times. When I do things wrong, I make fun of myself, and that's not an ego, okay? When I admit that I have too many hot dogs and I have a belly, or I mean, I wear a lot of blue shirts or green blue shirts or whatever, that's not an ego in any way, shape, or form. So hopefully this video is a realization of who Matrixlord is, Matrixlord212, me, and you know, I just want my friends back. Some of my well, the one friend actually that is just talking smack and hiding in the shadows and don't want to be alone and everything else. Like, dude, you know, friends have disagreements, friends fight, and if they never fought, then they wouldn't be friends. And I would never lick anybody's butt to put them in the wrong direction. And to this friend, you know who you are. You're going in the wrong direction. Okay, you still have a video up that you were talking smack. You never took down. I never asked you to. And you know what? You need to face your problems instead of running away. You know, and I want you to talk to me, and I want to talk about this, and I want you back the way you were, where, you know, doing, you know, the wonderful sites and stuff. I mean, this is the thing. I mean, there's no reason for this. I mean, I can't control who's disliking me, so I disable the ratings. It happened to Modern Age Nerd. They disliked all his videos. It happens to all of us. It's probably someone that is anti-American from Doctor Who that doesn't like us watching Doctor Who, and basically from all our channels he links us together, and it's probably the same subscriber. The only way we could find out is if we get all together and one day we have like a conference call and we discuss, okay, I have this subscriber, do you have it, do you have it, do you have it, maybe a Google Hangout, and find out who the dislike fairy is. And maybe that's the best way, by comments too, to see who the dislike fairy is. But other than that, I'm not a troll. I am not. I only have 2 channels, and I only use one because I forgot the password of the other one. And another example is the Horrorcast 1 is on Matrix Lord, and I can't even get that onto Matrixlord212 because I forgot everything. So it's just sitting there existing, and you can even see the activity. There's no activity. All right, you know, and I think what YouTube needs to do is that YouTube tells people when someone likes their videos. I mean, I think that they need to do that. I mean, either you get rid of the dislike button, or you show who dislikes the video. Now, I can understand why they don't want to show who disliked the video, because they don't want like to create a situation, but they got to know that by having a dislike option, you're creating someone to take advantage of that. And I honestly think that YouTube needs to get the dislike button removed. And other than that, it's a beautiful Sunday. Wait for my girlfriend to come back. We're going to go for breakfast, maybe go in the city. And, you know, hopefully we'll get news about Stephen Moffat. Now, you know, after hearing news yesterday, everything's open. Everything's open. Everything is bull crap. That, you know, Matt Smith's going to be the Doctor forever. No, not happening. And it looks like it was planned all along, because there's a reason why there's no Series 8 right now, and it's because they got to get another Doctor. So I just don't like it when, you know, if they don't want to answer the question, don't answer the question. But don't lie. Just like sort of like, you know, hey, Doctor don't belong on TV because people cooking on barbecues. Don't go around, like, I don't like, I mean, Stephen Moffat saying the Matt Smith's going to be the Doctor forever. I don't like that. You know, don't lie. We all knew that he was leaving. And then the haters that just, look, when I say that the Matt Smith's leaving, it's not because I want Matt Smith to leave. It's because Matt Smith's leaving. So don't hate thinking, oh my God, Matrixlord wants him out of there. I'm going to dislike that son of a... No, I'm reporting the news. I've been reporting what I think is going to happen the whole time. Matt Smith's leaving. He's not going to be the Doctor in 2014. He's leaving December 31st, 2013. He will not be the Doctor January 1st, 2014. And I've said this for so long, so has my other friends. Okay? Not just me. And people are hating on the channel, my channel, where even my friends are commenting to this person saying, yes, it's been confirmed by the BBC, Matt Smith's leaving. And they still won't believe it. And they say hate speech, and they rip you apart. And stop with the hate. Go outside. Go do something. Wash your face. Clean up your act. Look at the person you are. And why are you hating? Why are you doing this? Go and do something positive. It's a beautiful day, and if it's not a beautiful day, do something anyway, in the rain, whatever. And stop sitting around the computer and disliking me and all my friends, because you're causing problems. And you know what? You think you're famous. You think, aha, I got Matrixlord, I got everybody. No. You are, as a dislike fairy, you are the biggest joke there is. You're an annoying gnat. And you just fly around that you can't dislike unless I allow you to dislike. So when I leave the ratings open, I know that you're going to dislike, but I want to see who likes. So you're not accomplishing anything. The only thing you're accomplishing is that you're ugly for doing that, and that's it. And people need to just stop hating, really. All right? And everybody needs to get along, you know. Nobody has the right to tell me that I can't do videos. Nobody has the right to tell me that I need to relax. Nobody has the right to tell me I'm not going to do any more books. I'm not going to do any more podcasts. I'm not going to wear any more blue shirts. No. God bless you, because I'm going to do what I want to do. And I don't tell anybody what to do on their channel. But I just don't like the hate. So go away, hatred. And I am of the type that I don't back down from anybody. So my father raised me to not take people's crap. And if my friend has a problem with me, let's discuss it. But I'm not going to play these stupid games where someone's going to tell me that someone's bashing me on their Facebook site that they're hiding on, and then just come out in the open and mention my damn name already and stop it. Okay, I already mentioned yours before, so cut it out. You know, and that's it. Stop playing games. Let's just be friends, and that's it. And when I say friends, I mean friggin' friends. Not I'm going to be your friend, and then you start talking crap. Alright? So, I'm not bragging about anything. I'm having my Cheerios, I'm having my Pepsi, I'm relaxing on Sunday. And this is the massive, massive video from me. And yes, another special message to someone who... about the books. The books will continue. They are a force for good. They do help people. People love the books, and I am going to be involved in making strides for breast cancer when they have the walk again. My girlfriend does that. I am going to be involved with donations for the American Lung Association because I always donate to those organizations with cancer. If you read the books, you would know I can't stand the damn freaking disease. I have it sporadically here and there, and in one of the books is going to be a big thing about that. So I'm going to be doing a lot of different things, and I do feel my books are a force for good, and they do help people. They do show people, what it's like to be in depression and to get out and to start a new life, and when positive comes your way, and also when you're in the rain. So, I'm going to do what I love doing, to continue writing about the Sorrow Separation series, Tomorrow's Song series, and I'm going to do my sci-fi. So if you want to be along with me for the journey, that's awesome. And then you could also check out my sites on Facebook. And I'm not going to promote anything else. You could just look me up. And, if you guys want to be on the Real Hoovians cast, you got to be on part of my circles, and you got to bug me to death because I'm not good with technology. And like even when I'm doing the Hangouts, I'm trying to add people, and sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But I'm learning. So I do want to have new cast members on there. For the Real Hoovians cast, and Who Idol is today, so later on, alright? So, that's something else I created, Who Idol, to be fun when Doctor's not on the air. I made fun of myself singing out of key, so everybody's free to make, Who Idol videos, meaning you gotta make a song that's a real song, but you put Doctor Who words in it, 3 entries, and the winner will get a prize from me. So, I invite all my friends to do that. And even if people are not my friends or people are mad at me, whatever, make videos, enter the competition, and if it's the best video, you will win the prize. All right, and that's Who Idol, and we got the Real Hoovians cast, the horror cast, Spidey cast. We have a whole bunch of different shows, and Star Trek has a show, and the movie podcast that I did 1 episode. I got to do more, and check out my friends' videos too, and their podcasts. All right, take care, bye for now.